Hey guys, Natasha from Russia here. Another week, another video. And this week we are just doing get ready with me as we are chatting. Seems to be quite a bit of things that I can chat about this week. So let's get into it as I'm putting my makeup. In fact, all of my makeup will be the Ipsy makeup. If you don't have an Ipsy subscription and you would like to receive and try different Ipsy makeup products, I would definitely recommend signing up for that because it is so nice to try different products. I mean, there's ELF, which some of my favorite. There's ELF and there is Murphy. There's all sorts of different fun things, and it's according to your skin style. You do a little preference quiz and you fill that up, and then they will send you some stuff according to how much you use it, how much you like it, and you can change that preference anytime as well. So let's begin with my face stuff. I'm gonna be using the Thirst drops by ELF. I like to kind of use that all over, and I know, but I use my hands and mainly one brush for everything else quite a bit. I am a big fan of just doing that. To me, it is much faster. I'm not a professional makeup artist or anything. I just do what I do. So that's that. That's by ELF. Got it through Ipsy. I love this product so much. Next thing I'm gonna be using Had Me at Primer by Pink Beauty. As you can see, it's almost out. I definitely would like to get more of that. And with this, you can either get more at like Ulta or any other store that has it, or you can also go on Ipsy and order more as well. I believe I haven't ordered too much, but let me tell you, on Ipsy they have in their refreshment area, they have razors, and I've talked about them on here before. But I am obsessed with the razor. We just love it so much. It's smooth and it lasts a very long time. It is so good. So my primer. And a lot of the time nowadays I stop at that. Because I feel like I don't need much else. But today I'm going to be using the Real Her Moonstruck Charm Lawnwear Foundation. Let's see. Again, I got this from Ipsy, and this was in my last Ipsy haul. So for September. My October one is on its way, and I believe it usually arrives like the 14th. I don't know. I think it's maybe the way I signed up. Maybe when I signed up for it, that's why it arrived so late in the month. Honestly, I need to go check it out, see if I can change that, because I would have loved to get it earlier than middle of the month. But here's a couple things I wanted to briefly talk about as I'm doing my makeup. I'm sure by now all of you that watch my videos know that I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I am primary president in my ward, which has been very stressful, but I love it so much as well. It's an interesting situation. But primary president, so what I do is I watch over the kids in my church and plan activities and with my counselors. I don't do it by myself. and different things like that. Make sure that things are flowing smoothly. That is one of my main roles. So next thing I'm going to use is this Murphy powder. But as I said, I'm a member of the church, and I go to church every Sunday unless I'm sick or otherwise, whatever it may be that I can make it. But it's all over the news, I'm sure you've seen. But the prophet of our church passed away, and it's a bittersweet because he lived a very long time. He was 101, and I cannot imagine living that long. But he was a wonderful man, and I'm so very grateful. And this weekend, there's actually what we call in our church general conference. So you can go to Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.org or on YouTube. You can also look it up, but you can type in General Conference October 2025 and it will come up, but it will be Saturday and Sunday. But I invite you to watch it. They will be talking about, possibly talking about who's the next prophet's going to be. I say I'm a lot. But there's going to be a lot of things happening at that, and it is going to be so great to watch, to learn from our prophets and apostles. If you read the Bible, read scriptures in general, God has always had prophets, pretty much always had prophets and apostles. And in my church, we believe in a current living prophet and apostles, which that's part of our beliefs, part of our knowledge. But anyways, so that is happening this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. You're welcome to tune in on YouTube or go to the website. I definitely invite you to do that if you like to learn a little bit more of different beliefs. It's just basically no pressure, just conversations, talks and music by different people. Now, moving on, I'm sure you have also seen what happened in Michigan at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. By the way, this is by e.l.f. It's blush, but I like to use it as my eyeshadow a little bit just because it's nice basic color. But what happened in Michigan was scary to hear. And I'm so grateful to see how the people there come together and help one another through this trial. And speaking of trials, when I was a little girl back in Russia, I had a best friend. Her name is Svetlana. And when I was adopted, I lost touch with literally everybody there, and I have forgotten many people. Honestly, I found out a couple years back that I have 3 brothers instead of just one that I thought I had back in Russia. But anyways, my friend Svetlana. So last night, I get a message from one of my other friends in Russia. And she tells me that my friend Svetlana passed away. It was a hard thing to hear. This eyeliner is Wind Glider in black. I really like it a lot. And I have started again doing completely under my eye all the way through and then halfway up. Didn't used to do this. Well, I haven't done this since basically high school. But anyways, so but yeah, my friend Svetlana passed away from cancer. And she was only 38 years old. For me, it was hard to hear because I just barely, a few years back, reconnected with her, and I was so excited for that. She's the one person that I always remembered from my childhood. But I am grateful for the few years that I did have to stay in contact with her and get to know her a little more and get to know her new life, I guess. And she got to know my new life. But with that said, I know that Heavenly Father, God, is watching over everyone that needs it, and I'm grateful for the knowledge that there is more outside of this. Gonna wipe a little bit more. But yeah, so that is another trial, and just different things this week and last week. In the last couple weeks, there's been a lot happening everywhere, a lot of things on the news. World can be crazy, and I guess this is my little spiel on here. If you have gotten this far, thank you for watching. But then I'm gonna use the Real Her Fix Bravery stuff, and I just use it kind of all over. So there you have it. Here's my makeup for the day, for the rest of the day. Half the day is gone, but I'm going grocery shopping tonight, so this will be fun. Anyways, with that, I also wanted to end with talking about this toothpaste. If you remember a few videos back, I want to say, I got this off of TikTok. It is TikTok famous toothpaste, but it's BodyAccel, and it's a niacinamide whitening toothpaste, and I just wanted to talk about that a little. I honestly do love it. I think it's a really good product. It makes my teeth feel good. I feel like it doesn't have too much junk in it, and personally, I'm a fan. I know there's not too much studies on it. I know they're still in a process in regards to what it does to your teeth fully, but I feel like it does work. Does help your teeth to get whiter, and it makes my teeth feel better and stronger. But that might be just my personal opinion. But thank you so much for watching. If you have gotten this far, obviously you like to watch my videos. Thank you for that. Like, comment. If you have anything to comment, anything at all, I would be happy to hear. Follow me and watch my crazy videos. It's a little bit of everything. Thank you so much. Have a great week. See you next week.